Hi, it's Brandon. We are here for card reading number 10. Wow. Thank you guys for watching, any of you who are. We're going to try to have a lot of fun with these readings and continue to do them every single week. We might even incorporate some additional types of things into them. We'll see. For now, we're going to stick with our normal concept. First, we're going to clear the energy. We're going to take a little more time to do this as well, just because kind of talk about why we do this. Like, for instance, I'm in a place that isn't really my own right here, so anytime I come and I do these videos, I do need to take the time to really clear the energy in the space around me. I have no idea like what's been going on around me in like this whole week that I haven't been here, so there could be all sorts of energies that I don't know about. So we gotta do this. Even if you are at home the whole week and you know what's going on, it's always helpful to clear the energy as often as possible. It kind of gives you a fresh, clean slate. Alright, that was one. Next thing we're going to do is get our trusty bell here. And a lot of this is more to clear almost like my own energy. Like the things going on in my mind that I'm kind of bringing into here, just to kind of let all that go. Alright. I really recommend acquiring either a bowl or a bell or both if you can get them. They're very helpful. And then, of course, we've got our selenite wand, which I use for literally everything. I charge this thing as constantly as I can. Anytime I see direct sunlight, this thing gets in it. Moonlight, this thing gets it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and clear the energy around me. This is like my actual wand. If if we were back in the old Merlin times, this is the thing. So, all right. We're going to ask that all the spiritual energy around me bring us a positive and benevolent message for this week. Something to kind of uplift us a little bit and give us a good path going forward. Alright? Okay. We're going to take our two decks. Of course, we've got our Ascended Masters deck, our trusty one. We're going to pull two cards from this, I think, today. Yes. Okay. And then, we're going to keep trying. We're going to work in this Mystic Martian Oracle deck here from Lisa Porter. It's a great deck. I'm going to try to work this in today. We're going to pull one of these. Okay. Alright. No regular tarot cards today. We'll get there. Alright. Ascended Masters cards. Clear the deck. Alright, we're going to pull two cards from this. We ask to give us some very positive energy about this week to come. Please, it has been just chaos. I'll tell you. I need a little bit of positive energy. Okay, here we go. First card we're pulling is Find the Blessing in Your Current Situation. It's a good card. It really is. But it always reminds me of like, it's like thinly veiled way of saying suck it up, get over it. So hey, find the blessing in your current situation. Let's go ahead and do a little reading on the find the blessing in your current situation. I think we all know what this means, unfortunately. Find the blessing in your current situation. Every situation offers opportunities to grow and learn. When we curse a situation, we block its energy flow and things fester and grow worse. In contrast, as you recognize the blessing within your current situation, supportive and healing energies will flow towards you. This card comes to you because there's an unrecognized blessing in your current situation, and it could be something that you've either learned or gained, for example. Recognize the blessing to accelerate the healing and the manifestation that's trying to come to you. So, whatever's going on, find the positive side. Okay, this is like look at the glass and find the half full. Even if the glass is empty, find the positive of why it's good that it's empty, because you would have spilled it anyways, right? Like, find the positive somehow. Okay, so this is going to be a week of having to find the blessing in the current situation. That's an interesting first card to pull. Let's pull a card number 2, because why not, right? Okay, here we go. All right, okay. And we got card number 2 is see the other person's point of view. All right, so it's another one of those step back outside of yourself and look at the other person, see their point of view. So very similar to the other card, it's basically again telling you maybe suck it up and be the bigger person and try to meet somebody at their level. So let's go ahead and read about the see the other person's point of view, because it seems like we're going to maybe have a little bit of conflict this week. So see the other person's point of view. Alright, let's see the other person's point of view. You have strong emotions about this situation, and you may feel upset, misunderstood, or used. This card comes to you as a pathway to peace by asking you to consider others' points of view. You do not need to agree with these in order to move on, okay? You're simply asked to understand their motivations and have compassion for their feelings. Alright, so the process can positively shift the energy of power struggles. Okay, so if you're having a kind of a thing like this or some kind of an issue with somebody, you need to first of all find the blessing in the current situation, and second, see the other person's point of view. You might not agree with it, okay? You might not understand it, you might think they're completely wrong, and they might be, okay, from your point of view. But you need to respect the fact that they exist and that their opinion or view exists, and you need to give it that safe space to exist. I'm gonna be challenged this week because I can already feel that this is speaking to me as well. So yay! What a fun week. We've got one more card, and it's gonna be from the Mystic Oracle deck. Yay! So let's take a look here. The Mystic Martian Oracle. We're gonna get it right eventually. Let's go ahead and pull one of these cards. I swear we're gonna make sense of these. Okay, I've been practicing and I've been reading the whole book and understanding them now. I think there's some good stuff in here. So spiritual energy, prove to me that this deck has some value in everyday card reading, and pull me something that helps tie together our two previous cards. Okay, we've got it. This is the card. Okay. Alright. So it was, I kind of pulled it in the inverse, but what it is it's the Andromedans card, which is the anatomy, free will, and manifestation, that kind of a thing. So let's read about the Andromedans. And I kind of pulled it inverted, but like because I'm not pulling on a table and I'm pulling in the air, it's kind of hard to say. But let's take a look. So this is card number 4. Okay. Card number 4. All right. Okay. So we're going to give a quick little history first of the Andromedans, just for those of you who don't know. They actually come from the Andromedan constellation, which is 2.5 million light years away. It's near the Great Square of Pegasus, for those of you who know the stars, okay? They inhabit a massive area in space. They're possibly one of the oldest races that visits our Milky Way galaxy. This all checks out. Cool. They're an abstract and dimensionally fluid species. This means that they don't exactly exist in one dimension at any one time. They like to exist in multiple dimensions in the same time. Hard to explain, but imagine that like you've got multiple browsers open. You can be like on like Target and Walmart's website technically at the same time, right? Like it's the same idea, multidimensionalism. They split themselves into it's a whole thing. Basically, let's see. So card meaning, let's go ahead and go at the inverse. The inverse says, rigid, linear, stuck, boxed in, procrastination, sensationalism. All right, so I do think this dies in with the other cards in that this is going to be a week where we're going to feel a little bit trapped, a little bit like boxed in by something. And the other cards are kind of telling us that the only way out of the box basically is, like I said, find the blessing in the current situation and see the other person's point of view. I think that's kind of the meaning of like why this was inverted, was the idea that like the Andromedans are the opposite of being boxed in. They're free. They're very free. Like I said, they exist in multiple dimensions. Maybe that's the whole point. In order to flip from feeling trapped, feeling, you know, like upside down like this card was, if you can do these two things, then we can flip that and you can have that freedom, that dimensionally open and fluid freedom, which will allow you to move through this week without getting hung up on any silly things that are not worth getting stressed out about. At the end of the day, only thing that's worth getting stressed out about is if your life is actually in danger. All the rest of this stuff, it's just stuff, okay? Remember that, okay? Your loved ones and yourself are all that really matters. There are people right now struggling in ways we can't even imagine. So just kind of always check yourself and remember that you are allowing yourself to stress out about things. You are choosing to stress out about things. And if you do these things, like find the blessing and see the other person's point of view, you might not stress so much. And your life might be easier, you might be calmer, you might sleep better. I'm saying this to myself as much as I'm saying it to anybody who's watching, because this is what I'm working on, is to try to let things flow and not control everything. It's hard, but it's something that we have to do. So yeah, card reading number 10. Good luck this week. Remember, see the other person's point of view and find the blessing in your current situation, and that way you can be dimensionally fluid like the Andromedans. It's a good thing. Bye, everybody.